Embarking on the journey of choosing the perfect name for your beloved pit bull can be an exciting yet daunting task. With their loyal and affectionate nature, pit bulls deserve names that honor their strength, intelligence, and unique personalities. Drawing inspiration from the rich tapestry of mythology, we've curated a diverse list of over 80 mythological pit bull names and their meanings. From the mighty gods and goddesses of ancient civilizations to legendary heroes and heroines, these names offer not just a label, but a story to celebrate your four-legged companion's remarkable qualities. Join us as we delve into the fascinating world of myth and legend, discovering the perfect name that embodies the spirit and character of your loyal pit bull. Zeus. In Greek mythology, Zeus was the king of the gods, ruler of Mount Olympus, and god of the sky, lightning, thunder, law, order, and justice. Cybele was an Anatolian mother goddess associated with fertility, nature, and the protection of towns and cities. Juno. In Roman mythology, Juno was the queen of the gods, wife of Jupiter, Zeus in Greek mythology, and goddess of marriage, women, childbirth, and family. Cupid. In Roman mythology, Cupid was the god of desire, erotic love, attraction, and affection. He is often depicted as a winged, chubby boy with a bow and arrows. Adonis. In Greek mythology, Adonis was a handsome youth loved by Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. His story represents themes of beauty, love, and mortality. Daphne. In Greek mythology, Daphne was a nymph who was transformed into a laurel tree to escape the pursuit of Apollo, the god of music, poetry, and prophecy. Oscar. The name Oscar has various origins, including Old English and Gaelic, and its meaning can vary depending on the source. It is often associated with bravery or divine spear. Ares. In Greek mythology, Ares was the god of war, violence, and bloodshed. He was often depicted as a violent and brutal warrior. Echo. In Greek mythology, Echo was a nymph cursed by Hera to only repeat the words of others. Her story is associated with the origin of the echo in nature. Eros. In Greek mythology, Eros was the god of love and attraction. He is often depicted as a handsome youth with a bow and arrows, similar to Cupid in Roman mythology. Electra. In Greek mythology, Electra was the daughter of Agamemnon and Clytemnestra. Her name means bright or shining in Greek. Althea. In Greek mythology, Althea was the mother of Meleager, a hero in the Caledonian boar hunt. Her name means healer in Greek. Cassiopeia. In Greek mythology, Cassiopeia was a queen known for her vanity and arrogance. She was punished by the gods by being placed in the sky as a constellation. Chandra. Chandra is a Sanskrit name meaning moon. It is associated with the Hindu god Chandra, who is the deity of the moon. Hercules. In Greek mythology, Heracles, was a divine hero known for his strength and numerous adventures. He is the son of Zeus and a mortal woman, Alcmene. Ammon. Ammon is a name of uncertain origin, but it is often associated with the Egyptian god Ammonius, Ammon, who was a deity of air, wind, and fertility. Medusa. In Greek mythology, Medusa was a gorgon, a monstrous creature with snakes for hair whose gaze could turn people to stone. Ulysses. Ulysses is the Latin name for the Greek hero Odysseus, the legendary king of Ithaca and hero of Homer's epic poem, the Odyssey. Hermione. In Greek mythology, Hermione was the daughter of Menelaus and Helen of Troy. She is also a character in William Shakespeare's play The Winter's Tale. Vulcan. In Roman mythology, Vulcan, Hephaestus in Greek mythology, was the god of fire, blacksmiths, craftsmen, and volcanoes. Jasper. Jasper is a given name of Old French and Persian origin. It is associated with the gemstone jasper, which is believed to have protective and healing properties. Narcissus. In Greek mythology, Narcissus was a beautiful youth who fell in love with his own reflection and eventually turned into the narcissus flower. Odin. In Norse mythology, Odin was the chief of the gods, ruler of Asgard, and god of wisdom, poetry, war, and death. Gunnar. Gunnar is a Scandinavian name meaning bold warrior. It is derived from Old Norse elements. Nike. In Greek mythology, Nike was the goddess of victory, often depicted with wings and holding a wreath or palm branch. Shiva. In Hindu mythology, Shiva is one of the principal deities, known as the destroyer and transformer of the universe. Damon. Damon is a Greek name meaning to tame or subdue. In Greek mythology, Damon was a loyal friend of Pythias and is known for his commitment to friendship. Circe. In Greek mythology, Circe was a powerful sorceress known for her ability to transform men into animals. She is featured in Homer's Odyssey. Krishna. In Hindu mythology, Krishna is one of the principal deities, known as the eighth avatar of the god Vishnu. He is a central figure in the epic Mahabharata. Loki. In Norse mythology, Loki was a trickster god known for his mischief and cunning nature. He often caused trouble for the other gods and was eventually bound until Ragnarok. Pluto. In Roman mythology, Pluto was the god of the underworld, ruler of the dead, and brother of Jupiter and Neptune. Zephyr. In Greek mythology, Zephyr was the god of the west wind, associated with gentle breezes in springtime. Apollo. In Greek mythology, Apollo was the god of music, poetry, prophecy, healing, and the sun. He is often depicted as a handsome young man with a lyre. Saturn. In Roman mythology, Saturn was the god of agriculture, wealth, and liberation. He is often associated with the planet Saturn and the Golden Age. Achilles. In Greek mythology, Achilles was a hero of the Trojan War, known for his bravery and skill in battle. He is famous for his vulnerability in his heel. Isolde. In Arthurian legend, Isolde is a tragic figure known for her love affair with Tristan. The story of Tristan and Isolde has been retold in various literary works. Pallas. Pallas is a name of Greek origin meaning wisdom or maiden. It is often associated with the goddess Athena, who is sometimes called Pallas Athena. Fauna/Faunus. In Roman mythology, Fauna was a goddess of fertility, women, and prophecy. Faunus, her male counterpart, was a god of the forest, fields, and agriculture. Calypso. In Greek mythology, Calypso was a nymph who lived on the island of Ogygia and detained Odysseus for several years on his journey home from the Trojan War. Gandalf. Gandalf is a fictional character from J.R.R. Tolkien's Middle-earth legendarium. He is a wizard and a central figure in The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. Uther. Uther is a name of Welsh origin, derived from the Old Welsh word for terrible or dreadful. In Arthurian legend, Uther Pendragon is the father of King Arthur. Helle. In Greek mythology, Helle was a mortal girl who, along with her brother Phrixus, rode a golden ram to escape their wicked stepmother. Helle fell into the sea and drowned. Phobos/Phoebe. Phobos and Phoebe are names from Greek mythology. Phobos was the personification of fear and a son of Ares, while Phoebe was a titan associated with the moon. Pandora. In Greek mythology, Pandora was the first woman created by the gods. She opened a jar, often mistranslated as a box, releasing all the evils into the world. Hades. In Greek mythology, Hades was the god of the underworld and the ruler of the dead. He was also associated with wealth, as precious metals and gems came from beneath the earth. Hector. In Greek mythology, Hector was a Trojan prince and the greatest warrior of Troy during the Trojan War. He was killed by Achilles. Helena. In Greek mythology, Helena, also known as Helen of Troy, was considered the most beautiful woman in the world. Her abduction by Paris led to the Trojan War. Rhea. In Greek mythology, Rhea was a Titaness, the daughter of Uranus and Gaia, and the mother of the major gods including Zeus, Poseidon, and Hera. Ganesh. In Hindu mythology, Ganesha is one of the most worshipped deities, known as the remover of obstacles and the god of beginnings, wisdom, and intellect. Balthazar. Balthazar is a name of Babylonian origin, meaning Baal protects the king. In Christian tradition, Balthazar is one of the three wise men who visited the infant Jesus. Antigone. In Greek mythology, Antigone was the daughter of Oedipus and Jocasta. She is known for her loyalty to her family and defiance of King Creon's orders. Finn. Finn is a name of Irish origin meaning fair or white. It is associated with various figures in Irish mythology, including Finn MacCool. Romulus. In Roman mythology, Romulus was the legendary founder and first king of Rome, along with his twin brother Remus. According to legend, they were raised by a she-wolf. Argus. In Greek mythology, Argus was a giant with 100 eyes who was tasked with guarding the nymph Io. He was eventually slain by Hermes. Mars. In Roman mythology, Mars was the god of war, often identified with the Greek god Ares. He was also considered a protector of Rome and agricultural guardian. Hera. In Greek mythology, Hera was the queen of the gods, wife of Zeus, and goddess of marriage, women, childbirth, and family. Brontes. In Greek mythology, Brontes was one of the Cyclopes, giant one-eyed beings who were skilled craftsmen and smiths. Midas. in Greek mythology, King Midas was granted the ability to turn everything he touched into gold, a gift that ultimately brought him sorrow. Bacchus, in Roman mythology, Bacchus was the god of wine, grape harvest, fertility, and theater, identified with the Greek god Dionysus. Athena, in Greek mythology, Athena was the goddess of wisdom, courage, inspiration, civilization, law, justice, strategic warfare, mathematics, strength, and skill. Lilith, in Jewish mythology, Lilith was believed to be a figure in Jewish folklore who was the first wife of Adam. She is sometimes depicted as a demoness. Pax, in Roman mythology, Pax was the goddess of peace, often depicted holding an olive branch. Brahma, in Hindu mythology, Brahma is one of the principal deities of Hinduism, known as the creator god. Aphrodite, in Greek mythology, Aphrodite was the goddess of love, beauty, pleasure, and procreation. Ariadne, in Greek mythology, Ariadne was the daughter of King Minos of Crete. She helped Theseus navigate the labyrinth to defeat the Minotaur. Govinda is a name of Sanskrit origin, often used as an epithet for the Hindu god Krishna, meaning cowherd or protector of cows. Thanatos, in Greek mythology, Thanatos was the personification of death and a minor god. Icarus, in Greek mythology, Icarus was the son of Daedalus who flew too close to the sun with wings made of feathers and wax, leading to his downfall. Jocasta, in Greek mythology, Jocasta was the mother and wife of Oedipus. Her tragic story is central to the Oedipus myth. Hippolyta, in Greek mythology, Hippolyta was the queen of the Amazons, a tribe of warrior women. Her girdle was one of the labors of Hercules. Dido, in Greek mythology, Dido was the founder and queen of Carthage. Her tragic love story with Aeneas is recounted in Virgil's Aeneid. Jupiter, in Roman mythology, Jupiter was the king of the gods, ruler of the sky and thunder, and equivalent to the Greek god Zeus. Neptune, in Roman mythology, Neptune was the god of the sea, identified with the Greek god Poseidon. Dionysus, in Greek mythology, Dionysus was the god of wine, fertility, ritual madness, religious ecstasy, and theater. Janus, in Roman mythology, Janus was the god of beginnings, gates, transitions, time, duality, doorways, passages, and endings. Psyche, in Greek mythology, Psyche was a mortal woman who became the wife of Eros, Cupid. Her story is often interpreted as an allegory of the soul's journey toward enlightenment. Belinos was a god worshipped in Celtic mythology, associated with the sun, healing, and fertility. Freya, in Norse mythology, Freya was the goddess of love, fertility, beauty, and war, and she ruled over the realm of Folkvanger. Mercury, in Roman mythology, Mercury was the god of financial gain, commerce, eloquence, communication, travelers, boundaries, luck, trickery, and thieves, equivalent to the Greek god Hermes. Puck, in English folklore, Puck is a mischievous sprite or fairy, known for playing pranks and causing trouble. Andromeda, in Greek mythology, Andromeda was a princess who was chained to a rock as a sacrifice to a sea monster. She was later rescued by Perseus. Gilgamesh is the protagonist of the ancient Mesopotamian epic of Gilgamesh, one of the earliest surviving works of literature. Hermes, in Greek mythology, Hermes was the messenger of the gods, god of trade, thieves, travelers, sports, athletes, and border crossings. Beowulf is the legendary hero of the Old English epic poem Beowulf, who defeats the monster Grendel, Grendel's mother, and later a dragon. In conclusion, the vast array of mythological pit bull names and their meanings offers a treasure trove of inspiration for finding the perfect moniker for your loyal companion. From the valor of ancient gods and goddesses to the tales of legendary heroes and heroines, each name carries with it a rich tapestry of history and symbolism. Whether you choose a name that embodies strength, wisdom, beauty, or courage, these names not only honor your pit bull's unique qualities but also celebrate the enduring power of myth and legend. May the name you select serve as a fitting tribute to the remarkable bond between you and your beloved four-legged friend, forging a connection that transcends time and space. Are you thinking about getting a pit bull? Let us know what you decide in the comments below. And if you know someone who's thinking about getting a pit bull, please share this with them. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Otherwise, have a great day. Thanks for watching.